bunch of nonsense. I have like 7 million mini monstera leaves that I have to foil, so we're just gonna get into it. So, oops. I have my washcloth here that's like damp, so I'm just gonna start kind of getting all the glass dust off of these, and then we'll get into the foiling part. So hopefully all of the sound stuff is okay. I tested it for a while. Hello! How's it going? I figured out the like echo issue, so hopefully that won't be annoying this time. What are you up to today? It's Friday evening. I can't think of a better thing to do than foil or just work in general. Oh, I'll lay out one of these monstera leaves, that way you all know what I'm working on. Aw, I'm glad the sun has finally come out for you. Enjoy your walk. I'll be here for a little while. We'll see how much we get done today. You guys know I always just talk forever. Okay. You can't really see it. Kinda. There we go. I could put it over here, but I'll probably knock it over, so let's not do that. Now, if I had some foresight, I would have just rinsed these with water beforehand, but Brian and I worked out earlier, so it's fine. Probably shouldn't be doing that over there. I know it has been a very long time since I live streamed. I'm really not, like, I like live streaming, but I also, you know, I get so distracted. So I've just been really focused on getting my work done and, you know, doing that, so. I did see earlier that I had a really weird frame rate drop, and I was like, glitching out like robot style, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if that keeps happening. Hopefully it doesn't.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Four computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I think the stream just disconnected, which is great. Hopefully it's back. soldering used to just make me so uncomfortable. My first project that I did, it took me a month and a half to gather up the courage to solder it because I just had no idea what I was doing. No idea, apart from like the few videos that I had watched up to that point. Spoopy. But yeah, so new video coming up, and I'm going to be, it's hard for me to decide what videos I want to put out next. I think I'm gonna put out the video with that Monstera leaf next because it's like it's gonna be like a start to finish type thing, and it's going to elaborate on patina and waxing because I haven't really talked about that before. So I figured, and then I'll make a separate video for patina and wax as well. But I'm like really antsy to put this video out. I made that Monstera leaf today. I keep looking up at it because it's just in my window. But I made it today. I drew the pattern for it yesterday. Made it today. I filmed every part of it. So now I just have to kind of sit down and put it all together. So I'm super excited. I had my ring light the whole time, so I'm hoping that the lighting was just perfect. Unlike right now, it's getting a big shadow. Oh no. Let me see if I can do one thing because I know that this is going to frustrate me. Hey, you're looking at my computer. The lighting isn't really an issue right now, but it will be. Alright, that's fine. Go. I think most of these pieces, except for maybe the iridescent pink one, I'll be able to use the hand foiler with, or table foiler, not hand foiler. Well, it's kind of a hand foiler, a little bit. A little bit. Okay, there we go. Hang that back up. So now we're gonna get rid of this. I think it's already calibrated. This music is too upbeat for me right now. I have to change it. It's too much. Hold on. We're gonna pull up White Bat. We're gonna pull up White Bat's playlists. Dark Synthwave. This one. This one. Yeah. I'll probably be burnishing as I go as well. Like when I finish a leaf, I'll probably burnish. Because burnishing all at the end with burnishing is getting all the wrinkles out. It can be very I'm sorry. That was so annoying. I couldn't get This is what happens when you don't stream for like 2 weeks. I think it's actually been longer than that. There we go. Hopefully that's not too quiet. I just like can't have music just like rattling my brain for 2.5 hours straight. I guess I could just unplug take out my little headphone. Sometimes when you use the table foiler, whenever you first start, it has the tendency to not fully crimp the edges. So whenever I'm doing it, I like to, before I start, like smooth out all of the edges. That way it doesn't lift up and get stuck on this edge right here. I hope that makes sense. This is such a little niche thing to be talking about. I'm sure there's not that many people who have one of these. Maybe though, maybe there's one other person out there. The guidance queen. Now I'm on the spot and I don't know what to talk about. Well, great. Then I'll just, if I think of something as I'm doing it, then I'll say it. Man, I have so many projects that I want to do. So many. I have this like forest corner pattern that I haven't made yet, but I have it for sale on my Etsy and someone purchased it. I feel like I just really want to make it now, but it's huge. Like a 10 by 10 thing, but it has mushrooms, so I want to make that. I have an outline for something that I want to start doing. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Lino print, or I don't know if it's lino or lino print. But I want to start doing that. I see people doing that all the time. Oh no, this, I purchased this. I'm not that crafty. Oh, it's so worth it. You should definitely get it. I think I got this for maybe $55, but it's worth it. It's literally just called a table foiler. There's other versions as well that are they're more simple. There's even something that it's I don't even think they make them anymore, but it's like a stick, and it has, like, you use it to guide the foil. It's a hand foiler that just helps you get more even foil. So they're really cool. I haven't been able to find another. I wanted a 7/32 one, but I couldn't find one. They're out. The only ones that my local supplier had was a 1/4 inch, and he said that he's not able to get them anymore. So. The mushroom. I'm gonna start offering more. I need to just crack down on making patterns. I always have this like weird anxiety with making patterns that maybe I'm kind of anxious person where I don't know what to do, but every time I sit down and I just make them, then it's fine. Because I want some that are a little bit cheaper as well, like more simple. So I want to offer some mushrooms, some more simple mushrooms and like leaves and that kind of stuff. So there's like a whole laundry list of things that I have planned. I just have to get to work on. Yeah, this thing is amazing. It saves so much time, and it's a little tricky when you first start using it. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a little bit to get used to. There is some finesse associated with it, so you know, it's not just like I always say, I'm sorry if I'm just repeating the same stuff I always say, but I always say that you should get really good at foiling by hand and then get a table foiler, just because you're not going to be able to use a table foiler for everything. So you don't want to have like half of your pieces look really good with a table foiler and then like you can't foil by hand. Have you watched Hamilton's? I have seen a few. I've seen a few. There is one, I don't know if this was part of it, but there's a guy on the internet, his name is Internet Comment Etiquette, and he used to post videos of him doing certain things. I don't want to get like cool. I don't want to get like a strike by YouTube or something, but I don't remember what the guy's name is either, but I know Hamilton did a video with him where he like did that substance, and then it was so funny. I'll have to watch some other episodes. Yeah, mushrooms are pretty cool. I like them. Like stained glass ones. I have a few different versions that I've made over the last year that I like. I have some that are actually cut up right now, and I just have to grind and foil. I have to do most of it, but I have them cut, which is half the battle. I got my other headphones. These ones are just so ugly. Can we stop it? These ones are pretty ugly too. The cord is longer. So much better sound quality too. There we go. Yup. Great. On to the next one. Making good time. It's only 5:22. So yeah, I think my stream cut out earlier. So I don't know if you heard my question, but what is the project that you're going to be soldering this weekend, Christy? I'm very curious. I want to see all of everyone's projects forever. Oh, speaking of which, shameless plug. If you have not already joined my Discord and you would like to, I can provide the link for that. It's like I want my Discord, I'm really pushing my Discord to be a place to like promote small businesses and help teach others craft. So we have a lot of, not a lot, we have a few stained glass artists in my Discord now. And there's one person on there that is making a 3D, don't do this yet, why am I just get to talking and then I just start burnishing everything. There's one person in there that's making a terrarium right now, like a stained glass terrarium, and is posting updates every day, which has been really fun to watch. So, if you would like the link to my Discord, which I'm just gonna post it anyway. I didn't know what Discord was like 3 weeks ago, so. Let's invite, copy. There we go. No pressure, but I'm trying to grow like a little community that's kind of like self-sufficient and just like people can come on and recommend little businesses that they've purchased from and teach other people. I don't know if you're already part of it. Everyone's usernames are different. I'll probably be doing my goal. Okay, so I know I say this. I know I said this last time. My goal is to stream like every Friday and Sunday. I think that would be a good little habit to get in. And then I think I'm gonna be streaming this coming week for soldering because I'm gonna have 30 mini monsteras to solder, some hummingbirds, some lucky clovers, a bunch of honeycombs. Like I have a shop update on Saturday, so I'm a busy little bee right now. So I think I'm gonna be live streaming some of that because on these weeks right before my shop update, I tend to get a little bit overwhelmed, and it's nice to be able to hang out and like kind of chitty chat while I'm working. Especially because I'm almost done with my audiobook series that I've been listening to for the second time now. So I want to change it up a little bit and do something else instead of just listen to audiobooks for 10 hours a day. Also, if anyone has some good audiobook recommendations, I still like listening to audiobooks. There's a few that have been on my wish list for a minute, and then I like read the reviews and then the narrators aren't good, which I think is just one of the most frustrating things ever. There's one series that I am really into and I really, really want to listen to, but the first 3 books are all different narrators, which just doesn't even seem like it should be legal, if you ask me. So yeah, next video is going to be the Monstera leaf creation. I don't know, I can't tell with Restream how many people are watching on YouTube. Let me see if I can pull it up. So I guess I'll give, I'm so bad at keeping my own secrets. So for the upcoming video that I'm going to be editing, hopefully everything goes as planned with editing, but the Monstera leaf, I'm going to be including the pattern for free download. So all of you that are watching right now, you get like a sneaky peeky at that. So I'm going to be offering the pattern for a free digital download, and then it'll be kind of like a follow along DIY video. So I'm super excited about it. I drew this Monstera leaf just for this video, and I'm actually super, super happy with how it came out too. So I'm pleased. And then I'm gonna make a video. I have so many videos that I want to make, and then the week just like flies by, just gone. Just like, what? Where did my week go? Why is this happening? Time goes by so fast. So fast. And then I have even more secrets planned for said video. But those I'm gonna be good at keeping the rest of the secrets. That isn't even the whole part of it. That isn't even the whole part of it. I'm hoping that I can get it edited up. I am like super excited about it, if you can tell. So tomorrow, I always take Saturdays off. But if I wake up and I am feeling inspired, I might work on it tomorrow morning. We'll see. I tend to do that where I'm like, yeah, I have this cool idea, I'm gonna work on it, and I like don't take the time off that I need. And then like the next few days come around and I'm just like, I feel so tired and burnt out. I like burn myself out. And I know that I do it every time. It's so silly. It is downright silly. I have some really cool commissions coming up too that I'm really excited about. I have another double goat portrait that I need to figure out all the details for in the next few days. I'm doing a double owl for someone, like 2 different owl pieces, which I think will be really fun as well. And then just some like floral stuff, I think. It's a habit. It's a habit where I'm like, oh, I'm done foiling. I'm gonna burnish. Stop. I just like burnishing a whole lot. I'm a little toasty, so I'm gonna turn my little floor fan on. Give me just a moment. Toasty. I don't know what I would do without this thing. I was so hesitant to buy this for so long too. So silly. That was an inappropriate reaction for what actually happened. It was not that bad. I also have this idea for a video, and I don't know how open people will be to the. Alright, so let me just describe it. So I want to make a video about common beginner mistakes that I see, but there's really no way for me to I don't want to take pictures from the internet and then just put people on blast, right? No, I still primarily, this is 7/30 seconds. I very rarely use 1/4 inch. If I do use 1/4 inch, I just do it by hand. I have a wheel, so one of these, that is a 1/4 inch, and there's a wheel for a smaller one as well that it comes with this whenever you purchase this. 7/30 seconds is just what I use though, pretty much for everything. So I think earlier I mentioned that that hand foiler that only came in a 1/4 inch. So I might have just misspoke when I said that, but yeah, no, 7/30 seconds all day, every day. But yeah, so I want to do a video, but I don't know how to go about getting pictures of beginner stuff, and I don't know if people would be open to me constructively criticizing their work, asking people hey, can you send me beginner work? But then I don't want to be mean, I don't know how open people would be. So worst case scenario, like I think it would be ideal to have some like actual beginner pieces, but what I'll probably end up doing is just taking pictures of the first things that I made, and then just doing a video about that, because I want to do like 5 beginner mistakes, because there's stuff that I see a lot that I want to make a video about. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Either recreate, or there's a few I mean, I still have all my original, like I have some of the first pieces that I made. The perfect example being that big leaf, the first leaf that I made. So that'll be a really good one for one of the beginner mistakes. I know if someone was like, hey, I'm making a video, can you send me a picture of your work? I'd be like if I was a beginner, I'd be like, no. No. Or like, you know, have people volunteer it. I wouldn't seek people out and be like, hey, show me your crappy work. No. So mean. Because the whole point of the video is not to be mean either. It's never ever my intention with any videos I have ever made is never to be mean. I just thought it would be like a good, you know, helpful thing. Great. There's some people too that like their first pieces blow my mind. I'm just like, you're a beginner? There's this guy that I know, or that he's a friend of my friend's, and I met him for the first time like 2 years ago. And he has so many hobbies that it's just like wild. He has this whole garage full of all of his woodworking. He does leather working. He does traditional native beadwork, and like he like meets up at like shows to like I don't know. It's wild. He does like weaving with porcupine quills. Anyway, his first stained glass project that he did was a 6-foot diameter circular window for his home. That's wild. That is like such a big project to do for your first project. I can't even imagine. My first project, I did an 11-inch tall leaf, and I was like way in over my head. That was like, he was like the true definition of go big or go home. The definition. Give me one moment. Oh, you can see my little flower pants. Heck yeah. I think the reason why I like making stained glass leaves, and I like having leaf print all over everything, and I just like plants, but I don't have many plants. I don't have many. I think I like making them and having prints and like floral everything because I am not good at keeping plants alive. So if I have like monstera leaves hanging in my window that can't die, it's the best of both worlds, right? Right. I have like one plant that I have kept alive for the last 3 years. And they're just like some of the hardest plants to kill, so it's not that impressive. Oh, I have a plant another one I've had for about a year. That one's pretty hardy. I've gone through 2 calatheas I'm not supposed to have a calathea. No. No, I'm on my second prayer plant, which I think is technically a calathea, but I had another kind too. I think it's a zebra calathea, maybe? That's what she said it was. Someone got them for me, and then I forgot to water them one time, and they died. So, sad. I love plants though, so I think I really want to get some pothos, because I've heard those are pretty hard to kill as well. So I'm gonna get some pothos, and then at some point, who knows when, and we're gonna start a garden as well. But since we rent this house, we can't really have like beds or anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have like a Home Depot bucket garden, because I've seen some online and they're like pretty legit. So we're gonna just get a bunch of 5-gallon buckets, and we're gonna just use those as planters. And I have a drill, so we'll just like drill some holes in the bottom, and I think it'll work. And I think it's cool too, because you can like pick them up. If we get a hurricane or something, then we can bring our garden inside. Crunchy. What's so crunchy for? Gardening, yay! We really, really want chickens too. If you've been to my live streams, you know how badly I want chickens. But we live in a neighborhood that has an HOA, and they're like getting mad at people for having chickens. So, because you're not supposed to have chickens in this neighborhood because of the HOA. Just silly. Just silly. I'm honestly like, you know, I don't know why more people don't have chickens. Like, if you have a house and don't have an HOA, like, taking care of like 3 or 4 chickens and not having a rooster is really not that bad. Or it doesn't seem that bad. You can just build like a little chicken tractor for them. Super easy, and you get eggs! Eggies. Hey ZJ, how's it going? I was just gonna stream on YouTube, but I was like, just go through Restream. Why not? Why not? We only have 4. We only have 4 done. Boiling is wild, y'all. I wonder if there's anyone on voice chat. Let me see. I don't know if my computer can handle running Discord and Streamlabs. Nope. Kuya is cracking out hard on Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know if anyone is into playing Monster Hunter, but a new game is coming out for Switch, and the demo came out, and they included another monster in the demo today, and Kuya is like one of these people that's like top tier global level Monster Hunter player. He's like Hunter rank 850. Wild. It's wild. I think tonight after I stream, I got some steak at the grocery store the other day, so I think I'm gonna make some garlic butter, make a steak with some roasted broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I love roasted Brussels sprouts so much. They're so good. Oh, and some onions as well, roasted, all 3. That'll be my super fun Friday nights. Party food, that's my party food. I just got some it's not that good of steak, but I'm gonna dice it up. I follow this person on TikTok. What is their name? It's like Low Carb State of Mind or something, and all of her recipes are like keto and low carb friendly, and everything she makes is just like makes my mouth water when I look at it. And she made this like garlic butter steak bites thing, so I'm gonna make it. Looked really simple too, so. I'll tell you what though, this table foiler, I think just like stained glass in general, it kills your fingertips. It kills them with how hard you have to press. Usually at the end of the day, my fingertips are so sore that I can't break my dog's pills in half. So I have to get my significant other to do it. And he's got like these giant fingers, so he always crumbles it. I'm just like, come on, come on. The heck? Oh, that's another video that I want to make, because he's a personal trainer, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to make a video about like how to improve your posture and like things that you can do to like stretch your hands, because especially like if you do art a lot and if you're a full-time artist, like my hands, I didn't even realize last night I started massaging this muscle right here. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. This muscle right here is so tender. I was just like, ah! And then the same thing goes for my thumb muscles as well, because I'm just constantly doing tiny hand stuff. So I want to make a video and do like a video collab with him, because he has a YouTube channel talking about like different stretches and different things that you can do to like kind of check your posture throughout the day. I think it would be good for anyone who's, I know a lot of people are like working from home right now too. So people are just hunched over the computer, and a lot of people are just hunched over computers anyway, so. But my posture has been something that I've noticed as a full, like doing this full time for almost a year now. I've definitely noticed my posture getting worse over time. So I've been like trying to work on it and make it not terrible. Oh, there's like a thumping noise. It's someone, one of Brian's trainees is throwing something. Oh, thanks. Appreciate ya. Stained glass themed. Unsurprising. I think I got that before I actually quit my job too. Be like a stained glass artist. I really like Gothic architecture though, which is why up here you can kind of see it down there. It's like a cathedral, castle, Gothic architecture thing. I was supposed to have my next session next Saturday, but I had to cancel. Sad. Move this a little closer. Let's do like a little camera angle switch. We'll see. I'm gonna test it out. It might not be that good. Get you like right there. I don't know if that's much better. Do I want to keep doing these? I almost want to change it up a little bit Let's just finish them. Don't be stupid. I have five more. Did I make that many? Oh, I didn't make a pink. Okay. It's like, why do I have 10? Duh. Pardon me while I get my sip of water. I really want to join the voice chat and see how Kuya's doing. I want to see if he's beaten Magna Mallow yet. I got the demo for Monster Hunter Rise and then I just haven't really played it. Cause it's the demo, right? The weapons just aren't as good. You don't get to choose anything. All of your Palico and your Palamutes names are like Socks and Mr. McGillicuddy. I don't know, just like weird names. Y'all, I don't know how much foiling I'm gonna actually even be able to do tonight. My fingers are so sore already. I did a bunch of grinding today. Actually, I did a decent amount of grinding. I think it's just because all week, that's all I've been doing is grinding glass. And I still have so much left to do. So much. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it done. Hi. Scoot? Are you done for tonight?
No.
You still have some at 7?
Hey, I got my vaccine and I'm sore. I'll call you on Sunday. Never mind.
Okay.
I guess it'll just be me and Sean tonight. That's pretty cool. Do live right now too?
Mm-hmm. Twitch is like, I guess Twitch just like doesn't work, or there's like an issue that they've been having with Restream, but that's fine. I think I have 4 followers on Twitch, so. I don't know how, I was just talking about how I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do. My fingertips hurt so badly. It's like torture.
What?
Because I've been grinding. so much this week. You know how like at night I can't break Evan's pills?
Oh, yeah.
And so like you have to push pretty firmly into this wheel.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Shit.
Hey,
Is there, like, a more-
language.
Oh, yeah. Poop. Yeah,
Is there a more?
That sucks. Like, no, I mean, there's not really a solution.
I could hand foil, but like hand foiling, I still have to, like if I just do it all by hand, I have to press it down with my fingertip.
Why don't you wear some gloves?
I lose, they're like -10 to dexterity.
You get some grippy ones.
Well, it's just like, cause okay, look at this. Like if I hand foil, I guess I could get some gloves for this part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Alright, let me make sure. Alright, so Sean's coming in. That's weird. Huda got the shot and her whole body sore, like she can't even. Yeah.
Very strange. Ugh. Hey Warren, how's it going? The vid machine. What the heck? Why did I not show those messages? That's so weird.
Hey, Warren Oak.
The machines you'll be using. I dug my own grave with that one, I'll tell you what. How you doing, Warren Oak? Warren Oak and Company. Like that little duck.
Oh, I gotta sing them.
I don't know if they can see you. Full Strength is here with me. Oh, there he is. Good, good. Good to hear. Yeah, I've really just been like trying to focus more on working. But he sent a little Pepe hello. Molly.
What is this box?
Nervous. I don't know if you guys can hear him talking to our cat, but he's baby talking our cat off camera. So what is everyone up to on a Friday night other than watching me work? I know that me foiling for 2 hours straight is just so invigorating, but I know that you probably can't rip your eyes off of my foiling skills. Getting drunk You. Good. Just finished working. Very nice. Very nice. What are you? You about to go solder for the first time? Ah! You got it. It's fine. It is fine. What kind of iron do you have, Christy? Do you have like a hobbyist iron, or do you have like a fancier one? Because I'll tell you what, the fancy irons, they make all the difference. All of the difference. And I think if you, like, the beginner kits come with a really nice iron, so. Choice. Choice iron? What is that? I'm curious. Why are there emergency alerts? What? Choice iron. Hold on, y'all. I want to see this. I'm gonna look up. I could just pull it up on my computer, but I don't have the mouse plugged in. Choice iron. Not a clothing iron. Oh, oh, it has like a little boop boop. Everything was choice in the kits. Oh, that's fine. It's probably good. It says it's 40 bucks, 100 watts. Iron control. Super fast shipping. What is the maximum? Ooh, 15 minutes for heating. Yeah, I saw the iron on there. Honestly though, like, you don't need a fancy iron. It was just like, I knew that I was going to start doing this full time. I kind of thought I like wanted to, and my volume just started getting higher, so I was like, there's literally no way I can keep using a hobbyist iron for, like, I was making, it was April of 2020, and I was making a bunch of honeycombs, and they were just taking me forever. So I got, yeah, the temp range is the most important thing. I did a video recently because my soldering iron broke, my nice one broke my heart, and I got, I hope I didn't just say that word. YouTube, I want YouTube to bring the hammer down. But, what was I saying? Iron broke. Oh, so I had to use my old iron, which was like a $15 one, and let me tell you, in the beginning it wasn't that bad. It took forever to heat up, but then the lack of temperature control can really be difficult to work with. It was fine though. Like, I did, whoa, I did this one. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I did this one with my old iron, and it's pretty smooth. I don't hate it. There's a few spots that are like questionable, but I think if I just polish it up more, it'll be fine. It will be fine. Shut up! Never let me live that down. My lack of being able to talk. My favorite machine right here. My table foiler. It's kind of a machine. A little bit. Not really. But you'll be fine, Christy. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll do great. How big is the piece that you're soldering? Not that it really matters, but I'm just very curious what you're making. I don't know if you said it earlier. Yeah, no, and like in the beginning, if you're just like starting out, like don't listen to what I'm saying because like it doesn't make sense to get an $80 iron if it's just a hobby, unless you like know for a fact that you are going to stick with it. It's crazy how many people are starting almost the size of a sheet of paper. Woo! That's pretty big. It'll be fine. Usually when I solder, just as like something to keep in mind, I like to start kind of on the outside and work my way in. It changes depending on like how complex the lines are that you're soldering, but that's my general like start out and then work inwards. I'm sure everyone does it differently, and I'm sure it's just kind of a preference thing. Yes, centering the foil, very important. So important. Oh, so important. I think that there's just like, this will be my future. Yes, that is the attitude that you have to have and that I like to hear. You gotta manifest it. I didn't do that. I didn't know what I was like, I'm gonna do stained glass, and I didn't have like a set like time frame. I was just like, I kind of had the idea that I wanted to eventually do it full time, but I didn't realize how long it was gonna take. Hey someone, how's it going? How exactly should the pieces meet up? Yeah, little gaps are fine. You're gonna end up using more solder, and you will potentially have more issues with the solder going through the other side. But there's been times like for certain projects that I have like, I wish I had a ruler. I wish I had a ruler so I could tell you an exact amount. A little gap is fine though. If it's bigger than like a millimeter, I want to find a ruler to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Ah! Millimeter might be kind of excessive. Yeah, if you can look at a ruler, I would say like a 2 millimeter gap is fine. So little. Gaps are fine. Young people never think about the time involved. Yeah, I think like that's like something that I've been experiencing recently, an issue that I've been experiencing. I've been getting a lot more traffic on my TikTok videos, and I had someone recently tell me that my stuff is way overpriced, and I didn't make a video response because I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I just commented and I was like, well, actually this took me a really long time, and I'm very detail oriented, and my work is high quality, so people don't think about time. And I wanted to make a whole video. Listen, this is gonna be my rant. I'm gonna start ranting. I wanted to make a video about how I feel like I wanted to like kind of have the tagline be people want handmade artisan goods, but they want it at Wish pricing. And I think it's because of like a lot of the companies that are sourcing their products from, like, they're getting it very cheaply made, like Forever 21 and like all these fast fashion companies, and I mean even Walmart, like you expect very cheap stuff. So then I think people see like a quality small business like handmade item and it like shocks them because they're just not, you don't see them as often, right? So that person was like, you're overpriced. I'm like, well, actually I'll give you 5 lemons. Stop. Oh yeah, by the way, if there's anyone on DLive who's given any like donations, I don't know. I can't see it because I'm using Streamlabs instead of OBS, and I don't have my notifications set up on there. So if anyone has given me any lemons or anything and I haven't said anything, that's why. Y'all know that if I get even 1 lemon, I'm just like, ah, thanks! I'll give you 5 lemons. Swedish. What? What does that mean? Cool. Fish. Swedish fish. Is that like a weird restream thing? Five lemons is like a lemon is point. Oh, ice cream. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up DLive. Thanks for donations, y'all. Let me just make sure. I don't want to be like. I hate missing them. Let's see. My little channel. How about you scroll down? Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks for the donations, y'all. Appreciate ya. Gun hands. No, you didn't. Good luck, Christy. Have fun. If you gave me 5 ninjets. Oh, hey, thanks for the diamond. I appreciate you. If you gave me 5 ninjets, I would cry. I would legitimately cry. Got me. But yeah, a lemon is like 0.012 cents or something. Tiny, I think. I always feel like I get the decimals wrong. 5 ninjets? 5 ninjets is like, what is that, $500? Oh my god. That would be wild. That would be too much. There was one night when everyone was leaving, Swedish, I just saw that note. There was one night that when everyone was leaving DLive and they were like dumping all their $19 worth of donations. It was absurd. It was absurd. I bought a mandolin with it and then continued to not play it, so great. I was really good for like a week and a half. I was practicing my mandolin every day, and Brian is still very sad that I am not practicing my mandolin like I was. But I like to use the excuse that after a day, like a full 10 hours of just doing nothing but creative stuff, like leaving my office and going and further doing creative stuff is just like, I just don't want to. I've just been playing Hades. We've been playing Mario Kart as well. Mario Kart Double Dash. Alright, I'm gonna change it back to restream chat. You know, the other issue that I've been encountering with live streaming is that a lot of times when I've been working, I'm actually recording like stock footage for my YouTube channel. So if I'm live streaming, technically I do have stock footage a little bit, but it's like be moving the camera around and be getting really good angles and stuff for different videos. Excuses. That's what I'm doing right now. It's just giving excuses. I don't know how streamers sit and stream for 8 hours. Unless they're making a ton of money. I guess that's actually a pretty good... Like, I just don't know how people do it. I get so antsy. Like, I think the longest I've ever streamed was like 5 hours. And that was when I first started, so I still was like all excited about... I was streaming every day. It was crazy. But I just like don't know how people do it. 10-hour streams every day. I gotta like get up every hour or so. Every 2 hours I would say I have to get up and like leave. Just go do something. I can barely see what I'm doing. Gosh darn it. Gosh diggity darn it. Dumb. There. It's fine. Just kidding. Don't worry about it. Everything's great. We have had the most beautiful weather here in the gorgeous state of Florida. So pretty. This is the time of the year that Florida shines through and beats every other state that exists. This time of year is the best. And then June rolls around and it gets questionable. June is like, it's like hot and it's dry, and it feels like every time you go outside, like I like to go biking a lot once it starts getting, especially when it gets hotter. And it feels like you're biking in a blow dryer. And then May rolls around, and then it rains every day, like basically hurricanes every day at 3 p.m. And then you can't go outside forever, and it feels like a swamp until November, and then it gets pretty again. All right, y'all. My fingers hurt. I literally only have 2 more of these to do, but my fingers hurt so badly that I just like don't want to keep doing this. So I think I'm gonna let my fingers rest for a few days, and then I'm gonna continue foiling. And then this coming week, we gotta get cracked down on soldering. It's like all I'm gonna be doing for probably 4 days straight. So I'll be live streaming that, I think. And then I'm gonna live stream on Sunday as well, because if I live stream, it makes me have a schedule a little bit more. I think that's something that like I really struggle, like small business owners and like creative small business owners especially, it can be hard to stick to the schedule. So I am going to go. I hope everyone enjoyed hanging out with me and partying while watching me foil for a few hours. So I will see everyone Sunday. I still don't know what time Sunday. Probably I'll announce it. I'll post it on my YouTube and then also in my Discord. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Friday, and I will